No.
Oh, well, it's already recording.
Not really.
I'm Bree.
Kadie.
Ignore us. We've had a bad week. So you learned more about me last week. Now guess who's on the hot seat herself?
Don't mind the nails. Nervous anxiety. Habit. Yeah.
We're fixing them later today. So Kadie, give us a little rundown about yourself.
A little rundown about myself, like just in general, or
Yeah, just in general, and then I'll ask you questions from there.
See, I have 2 crotch goblins.
Crotch goblins.
Granted, they were C-sections, but they were still crotch goblins.
One she just literally yelled at.
Yes. Married.
The youngest girl out of 4 kids.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Let's see. I lost my mom 5 years ago this May. Let's see. I battle with anxiety and depression on the daily. I am always stupidly optimistic.
Beyonce, which makes her my perfect yin to my yang because I'm always pessimistic and realistic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, reading is one of my favorite pastimes, if not like scrolling social media.
Or watching your husband and I talk shit to each other while playing video games.
Yep.
To the point where now we even have her youngest, my 6-year-old niece, play video games, and she talks mad shit for a 6-year-old.
I try, but I'm not coordinated.
She's more the Uncharted, Tomb Raider, Fallout type of video game player over here.
I mean, I would have gone the route of like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot.
That's going to stop showing our age.
I will show my age because them are classics.
Those are classics. Oh man.
I'm 35.
Jeez, you old.
I am old. I'm an Aquarius.
So that's the problem.
That's the problem. Calm down, Capricorn. Okay.
I was supposed to be an Aquarius.
Good thing you weren't, because who knows?
The shit we would get into that we already get into enough stuff. I'm pretty sure your husband comes home, and I call him husband too, because at this point, like,
we give off throuple vibes.
We give off throuple vibes. He gets unfortunately the downfall of having a second wife with none of the benefits. Yeah. Whatever I want, she puts it out for. I put it out
for. Anyway,
ho show.
I don't know what else to say. Go ahead and start asking questions.
All right, so we touched base on how we met from my point of view. Let's go from your point of view.
Oh, my memory is shot. Your memory is better when it comes to us like coming together and being friends.
I know, but let's be honest. Over Squeaker, we got upset with each other, and you hated me at first.
Well, yeah, like you was a bitch. Like I was.
I was a bitch, but guess what? Guess what was the problem with all of this from the very get-go? Boys. And not even a boy that like truly mattered in any way, shape, or form. I mean, at the time, you're 16, 17, you're stupid as hell, and you think it matters. But
it really
in the grand scheme of things, here we are at 35. And
what was wrong with us?
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Such a fumble.
No, like, I mean, when I first met you, it was like, I was quiet. I didn't really like.
You were very demure,
but I was quiet. I wouldn't say innocent because I wasn't innocent.
She was demure.
I was very shy.
I'm still sticking with the demure. We're using our kids slang here because we like to make fun of them, like rism with that tism and stuff. But no cap. You were you were very demure. Like, she was the one.
Like, I couldn't understand why she like had resting bitch face at me. Like, I didn't even know her. Like,
the funny thing is this guy that got in the issue, I didn't even like him at the time. Like, I knew him first from going to my school before he got his ass kicked out. But I liked the guy that was the DJ, that was Marcus. I had a huge crush on him.
Me and him were just friends.
Yeah. But you flirted, and then but I'm also a natural flirt, so she and I get into a lot of trouble. So she flirted with Marcus, got me jealous, but I noticed that she was with this other person. So I naturally am just like, all right, I'll flirt. It's harmless, right? And I got her hackles raised.
Yeah, like, I was like, I don't know what it was innocent. Like, our thing was bowling, cosmic bowling every Saturday night. And Marcus was always the DJ. That's the only time I really saw him or hung out with him or anything. And she did not like, I was always up at the DJ booth, and but that one time that you came in, it's just, yeah, it wasn't very pleasant for me because I avoid conflict. She used to avoid. I'm sorry. Used to avoid conflict.
Nearly 20 years of being with me, she now knows
I pick and choose how to go forth with conflict.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she picks and chooses when she's gonna rock 'em, sock 'em.
Which is like, I'm not really that type of person. So when she knows when I get like that,
my rock 'em, sock 'em comes out naturally. Just like before she could really get her voice and like use it, she'd call me and with hands without a doubt. And before I even had a license, and sorry, Mom, when you watch this, way before I had a license, and my mom's knocked out, she called me something's wrong, like our mutual friend Megan and stuff like that. Not Three Musketeer Megan, but the Megan I still talk to.
Oh, okay.
When like something happens, I'd be like, okay, Keys, I'm on my way, and I'd be flying down because my mom worked with the sheriff station. I knew where they were at, and I knew when to follow the limits and when not to follow the limits. Yeah. But I was always the first one to go to battle for the people I care about, whether it's verbal or I'm putting my car into reverse while my passenger side door is open to knock a neo-Nazi's fat white ass out.
Yeah, we like, I mean, all friendships start somewhere. We just started off being bitches.
Yeah. She yap back, and we keep yapping. Yip.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's not really but shit happens.
All right. Let's go into the hot take.
Hot take.
Of relationships.
Okay.
On your side that have tried to end our friendship.
There's been a couple that,
including husband.
Yeah. And that have tried, that have outly spoken and said, hey, I don't want you talking to her anymore. I didn't really listen.
There was one she did listen to it, and it was a good 3-4 month break.
Yeah.
But it ended because she was the one that told me I needed to take a pregnancy test.
Yep.
Because no matter what, even though we weren't talking to each other, we still
no matter what,
we checked up on each other.
Like, if something monumental happened or something close to monumental, like we knew, like, like, there's no judgment between you and I.
Yeah, we listen and we don't judge.
But I mean, we kind of secretly judge at the same time. But
that's others, though. Yeah. That's not to each other.
You secretly judge me. If you say you don't, I'm gonna call you a liar.
Okay, so there's that one guy, that guy, and then 10 years ago next month.
Yeah, like, I mean, but we don't like harshly judge. It's more of a
playful.
We speak our feelings,
our opinions,
but no matter what, it's just like, you do you. I'm gonna be here no matter what, anyways.
Yeah, whether I support it or not. I'm not your mama. I'm not your daddy. I didn't help bring you into this world. I'm not gonna be the one to take you out. Whether I think you're right or wrong, whether I think it goes with my morals or not, it's not my place to tell you otherwise. It's my place to be your support system, whether it works or it doesn't.
Yep.
And
it's been that way.
And I think it shows, especially, we won't go into detail with it because we have children that could watch this, but there was stuff that's happened in like the last 6 years, definitely came out to light in the last year.
Yep, and that's my personal business, and when I choose to talk about that,
yeah,
when I choose to talk
about it. We, in that regard, like, that showcases, I may not have agreed with it, but I had her back 100%, and it blew up.
It did.
But I was there to catch her when she fell and when she needed me the most. And that's just what family does. Who gives a shit what your if your choices aren't to the point where you were like doing drugs, abusing kids, committing murder, harming somebody else, like to the point where you're gonna go to jail, not my place to judge.
Yeah. No, it's not anybody's place to judge. Like, yeah, like, I am who I am. Like,
flaws and all.
Like,
and you're beautiful.
And we've come a long way, whether it's 17 years or relationships in general. Like, you have been through it. You've been there through it all. And I personally have done a lot of personal growth in the last year.
100%. Not just the last year. I would say since, we've known each other. Geez, it's 18 years now. It was 18 years just last week. So it's insane to think that in 18 years of knowing each other, the amount of maturity that we both gained. We both had some really, really trying times, some deep mistakes that we've made, some regrets that have happened, but through it all, we've grown into the people that we are today. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't. Granted, I have my kid. I would be here for my kid, but I wouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be mentally present.
No, what I was gonna say is, I think way too much credit goes to my ex-husband for after my brother died, and saving me and bringing me back. I don't think people realize who was with me day in and day out, and who helped prevent me from being raped and stuff like that, because I was just full blown going down the Wonderland hole and proving that we all met here, and that was you, and that's just how we roll.
Yeah. Like, I have a big ass heart. Like, that's just me. I care too much. I always put other people before me, before how I feel, and then I deal with the emotional turmoil, whether I'm dealing with it by myself, I'm dealing with it with you, or with my husband. Like, I hide a lot, but I know it shows anyways. Like, I can't hide that shit from the people that are near and dear to me. And
I think there's I wouldn't say near and dear. I would say 100% say just husband and I. Because, I mean, out of you're one of 4. Mm-hmm. You have your oldest. You don't get along with her. You have your second oldest. You do get along with her and you talk. Yep. Your brother, not so much.
No. Well, yeah, like, I mean, like,
you have your cousin Sarah. You have people. You have your family, but they don't truly know you or when something's wrong. And it's so easy, from my perspective in 18 years, it's so easy. It seems like that you get overlooked from everybody in your life, and they don't notice when it's written all over your face. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, like, I could say that about, like, my brother and my eldest sister, but not the other sister. Like, she has a lot going on, and I always sit there and I keep her up to date. When I update her when I can about things, and like, she does notice, like, but I mean, that's what happens when you live almost 2,000 miles away from each other.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I'm just thinking back on the times where, no shade to anybody, friends or family wise, where you've expressed, I wish I was noticed more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, of course.
I wish they could see me and not what they expected me, what they want me to be. I wish they would talk to me more than the people you bring into their lives, like your friends that you bring into their lives. And
but I mean, like, everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to.
Yeah, but that's been one of your biggest struggles.
Yeah, it's, and part of that, like, I don't speak up.
Yeah,
and that's what a major. It's a flaw that I have, is I feel things, and instead of bringing them up,
you bury it.
I bury it.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's where the depression comes into play.
Yeah. So it's just, I'm still learning. Stop flicking me.
Stop picking.
Ask another question.
All right.
I'm done crying on camera.
No, you're not. Here's one. How often do you have other friends check in with you, or that claim that you're your best friend, and and it actually truly applies to them, because they actually truly know what's going on with your life, not just what is glossed over. You know what I mean? Like, not someone that's become an acquaintance, but like they've become acquaintances, but they still claim that they're your best friend. Like, how many of those have you had in your life? And how damaged has that made you? When you think about the friendships that you had and that are no longer there.
I mean, it sucks. I have quite a few people that I was close with, that life happens. Like, I get it, life happens, but it takes 2 seconds to check in on somebody.
I'm about to say, it takes 2 seconds.
And like, I'll put like, I stop putting forth the energy with those people, because they weren't giving me the same energy. It was always me reaching out. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, oh, okay, well, maybe if I stop, they'll reach out to me.
And it shows you that they don't care.
And they don't reach out, or it's only when I post something on social media, or
I tag you in something.
Yeah, and I have, there's a couple of people that'll, oh, how have you been? I'm just, and yeah, like, I'll talk to you, but it's just like you come out, like, don't come out of the woodworks after, you know, not talking to me.
Yeah.
For X amount of time. Like, I don't post a lot of personal stuff on my social media, not much, not anymore, because
yeah, I think I tag you in more things on social media now.
You know, like, do I need to do like a lot of like photo dump? Yeah, of course I do. But like, it's just not, it's not worth the energy if they're not putting in the energy.
Yeah, that's why I like that quote. Just because we're not friends doesn't mean you're my enemy. I still want to see you eat. I still want to see you succeed.
Yeah.
You just don't have a seat at my table.
Yeah.
And that's hands down exactly what it is. Like, I can name off the people in my life that are like that. Stephanie, the Three Musketeer version of our Megan, Jared, even. Like, I want to see you succeed. I want you to be happy. I want you to find happiness. I want you to have the best life ever. But you obviously had no problems not reaching out to me, not talking to me, stabbing me in my back, not caring that I nearly died, type of thing. And like, the relationship just doesn't mean to you what it meant to me, obviously. Yeah. So I have no problem at this age.
That just comes into like, I care too much. Yeah. Like, I want people in my life because I don't want to feel alone.
Well, I think for me, like, I have that same feeling. I don't want to be alone, which is why every time you get up, because we have that codependency thing, I'm like that, the little thing that I say all the time about being alone. I feel that, but at the same time, at our age, at 35, like, why should I care about you and everything else when you obviously don't care about me? I'm not going to put my energy into trying or to worrying about how you're doing when I obviously don't mean two shits to you.
Yeah.
And it's easier for me to just cut the head off the snake at that point and be like, we're done. Yeah. Because it won't bring me depression that way.
Yeah.
And everything else. And it just means that when one door closes, a window opens, type of thing. And I have that abundance. I'm not lonely. I have you. I have husband. I have Alex. I talk to Tyler. Tyler is my male best friend. He's also my ex-boyfriend. We'll get into that. That's a whole other thing later. Yeah. Like, I have the people who truly matter in my life, and
yeah, like,
I could never be lonely.
That's why I don't really like sweat that anymore. Like, it's just like, you know, okay, I it's more like, since I haven't talked to a lot of people in a good minute, it's just like, if you don't reach out, like obviously I'm gonna always be, you know, thinking of, you know, the people I was close to, but every day it hurts a little less, and out of sight, out of mind kind of thing. So it's just like, I have my own stuff to deal with. Like, we have a lot going on that we're trying to get together, and having, you know, this as an outlet, just being our uncensored, chaotic selves, like,
yeah, our version of therapy in a way too.
Yeah. So it's just like, okay, like, I'm coping and in everything in my own way, and I am not as depressed as I once was.
Yeah, I think I took over the depression from you, because it's been, I don't think we really touched on it. It's been a really bad month, but it's been a really bad, like, couple months family health wise, between grandma in and out of the hospital. She's not looking like she'll make it for very much longer. Your dad was just in the ER. Ricky, her niece, is constantly at chalk and doing stuff. We just have a lot of issues. I mean, we had our two birds passed away yesterday, and that was extremely hard on us.
Yeah.
So it's been a rough flipping week, and it's been a rough start of the year. 2025 can already go kick rocks. And we still have stuff to do. I mean, it's spring break for the kids now. We have her oldest 14th birthday right around the corner that we have to start planning out already. And then summer, our two kids start 9th grade in August. Rose starts 1st grade. It's just, we have a lot going on, and we took over grandma's house, so we're fixing it up, which means taking the nasty wallpapers down from the 80s, painting, like we said, this wall will be a different color one of these times we make a video.
It'll be a surprise.
We have to redo flooring. We have 2 dogs we take care of. It's just, we have a lot on our plate to not really worry about anything. I mean, our energy goes into work, our kids.
We worry about the here and now.
Yeah.
And that's all we need to worry about.
That's all we have the energy for. I mean, literally, we make dinner daily, and the husband will come home and we'll watch 2 or 3 episodes of The Rookie, because I'm having them catch up to the current season because they had never watched it and they love it now. And if it's not that, then it's usually like an hour or so of husband and I playing Call of Duty against each other while she laughs at us. And then we go into The Rookie, and then we call it a night because we're old.
Yeah. Even then, the night should be earlier, because with me working, I can't function on 4 hours of sleep.
Well, yeah, because there are days where you have to be up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning.
I start waking up about that time, so I'm awake enough to actually drive into work, and then have the energy to drive to the location of where I have to work.
Yeah, because you can go anywhere from LA to Victorville to San Diego, anywhere in that nice huge ass radius.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yep.
Oh, don't you yawn.
I'm tired. Next question. We kind of veered off track.
Rambling. Why you ramble? How'd you meet your husband?
MySpace.
MySpace. If that don't tell you our age, nothing else will. I mean, other than her whole Crash Bandicoot and Spyro comment earlier. Or the Rock'em Sock'em. Okay, that's what they're playing. Then quietly go that way. Kids, what can we tell you? Teenagers. You don't love them, you hate them.
Wait, Major.
Where's Harley? Oh my God.
Go. Quiet.
I like how we have plucking of guitar strings. Slowly walking down the hallway.
When Mom said quiet.
And this is why we have that motto, fuck them kids. It really should be fuck them teenagers.
Anyway.
So, MySpace.
Yeah, stranger danger, all that stuff. But in my defense,
she was a hoe.
I met him through a friend that had already met him in person, and
she was a hoe back in the day. That's what she's trying to say.
I was not.
Stranger danger, my ass. She was a hoe for show.
But yeah, no, it was MySpace. So we met when 2007.
Yeah.
So, and then it was on again, off again, and life happened.
On again, off again.
Life happened, and then
best friend dated him.
Yep. That was the first on again, off again. And then the last time we had gotten together, we We're together for a year, got engaged. We're engaged for a year. And got married and
coming up on 10 years next month.
10 years, yep. Next month. Over a decade. Been married over a decade and known him for
you'll officially beat my score, even though technically I was separated for all that time. And then I was treated as the mistress instead of the wife, even though legally I was the wife. You'll have passed the full on decade point. I was there, but I never went past. So and he's come a long way too. He used to grandma has a very, very high expectations for people, and let's just say when he was younger, that man could do everything right but still be 100% in the wrong. Like, she could not stand him.
Yeah, he's definitely come a long way.
He's come a long way. For her to absolutely adore him now, like, he can do no wrong now.
Nope, not at all.
And for him to be able to be the only guy to be able to put up with all her shit. And because for a while there in the beginning, while they were engaged and stuff like that, he didn't want us to be friends. Like, he didn't want me to throw her bachelorette party out in Vegas. He didn't trust me. He thought I was up to no good. He wasn't thrilled that she made me the maid of honor.
Like, I mean, but that's all just...
Well, he's come a long way. Yeah. He's a good guy. He's put up with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And for him to be able to put it all aside and still handle the bullshit we give him, because he works 6 days a week and he'll come home and he has a honey to-do list right there by the entryway. And he'll be like, okay, what do I got to do now?
Yep.
What boy jobs do you have lined up for me?
Ain't that true?
Also, husband, it is, March 29th? 28th? 29th. And it's 7:44 in the morning and you've been at work for 3 hours now. You fail because you did not do boy job last night. You did not take out trash. We have to do boy job today now.
That'd be the first boy job we've had to do. Mm-mm. But then playing with the weed whacker the other day.
That was really fun. That's not boy job no more. That's our job. Especially give it to me and let me imagine those weeds as my ex-husband's face.
Potato, potato.
Right? Yeah. It'll keep me out of jail.
Yeah. Yes, you. Should have waited until a bit later to where I was awake and not yawning.
You've been up since 6, girl.
And I barely had any caffeine.
That's true. That's my fault. I know better. I know better. I'm about to go look for my phone and then I'm like, oh yeah, we're recording on it.
I was wondering why you were kind of looking to see where it was at.
Unfiltered chaos. What can I say? It happens way more than I'd like to admit. Where's my phone at? In your hand?
She'll be like talking on it. I'm looking for my phone.
I'm the only person I fucking call if you're not home is mom.
Hey, but mom does that too, though.
Yeah, that's why I got the coffee mug. Like mother, like daughter. Oh shit.
What's next? We keep going off topic. With you. We're just like kind of go. We're like kind of we're a little bit of squirrels, kind of going over here, going over here, going over here, going over here.
I'm not like squirrels. Like Doug. Squirrel. But I need a code of shame. Code of shame.
I just met
you and I love you.
Oh, don't even touch the tip of the iceberg.
Honestly, I think we've glossed over enough of your quick facts to leave that little mystery for next time.
Yeah.
We'll have a concrete topic to talk about next week. But now I know a little bit about each of us and the fact that we're all mad here.
Yeah.
Curiouser and curiouser.
Yep. Not a dull moment, that's for sure.
Never is. You know what we should watch after this? Emperor's New Groove. I just want to do the.
We quote Emperor's New Groove on a daily basis.
Oh wait, there's more. Major, I'm fine, honey.
You got up and ran. He's not used to that shit.
Move!
Moved really fast. Girlfriend, what happened?
Ta-da! I'm fine, boy. He's always on my right. Harley, the German Shepherd's always on my left. But if I move even a big toe, he's up in my face making sure girlfriend's okay.
And he was just kind of went in the corner and pouted.
Yep, because I'm petting Major. Yeah. Major, come here. Come here. You good boy.
Oh, here she comes. This
is Major. Oh.
Harley.
And that's Harley.
What are you doing, girl? What are you doing?
That's mine. She mine. But she a bad girl. She chews too much because she baby still.
Your breath stank.
And on that note, bye everybody.
Bye.